Lost Ark is a free-to-play PC MMORPG developed by Smilegate and published globally by Amazon Games on February 11, 2022. For global release, peak number of players was a little bit more than 1,300,000 players, which is impressive number not only for MMORPG gaming genre. We are now about 10 months after that huge release, so let's check how is game doing regarding population of players and activity of developers and publisher. In today's video you'll see part of my live stream and find out is Lost Ark worth playing in 2023. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of MMORPG content in the future. I'm live streaming every evening about 7 o'clock Central European Time, so join me to see some gameplay and to find out what is happening in MMORPG and PC gaming world. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Lost Ark. As you can see, I'm here in the game on one of my characters, and let's talk first about the main features of this game and what can you expect from this game if you have never tried to play it before. Like I have mentioned on the start of this video, this is a free-to-play MMORPG. Yes, you can play it completely for free. Later, you can use real money. I know when I'm mentioning this, you will already ask me about pay to win. I'll talk about a little bit later about that topic. However, just to let you know on the start, you can see right away here one real PC MMORPG, which is actually beautiful to see. Amazing gameplay of this amazing combat which you will feel in this game under the fingers is one of the main features of this game. There is huge diversity of classes with different gameplay style which you can pick to play, and also regarding content, PvP wise, PvE wise, huge diversity of content to play. I will not today go into details regarding each part of this content, just to let you know, it doesn't matter are you a PvP player or PvE player. Of course, I would say that if you are a PvE player, you will have a little bit more of content to play. However, also regarding PvP, there are also lots of things to play, so don't worry about that. That's not everything about this game. You will find lots of beautiful skins, options to customize your character. Character creation is also amazing regarding this game. Characters are looking, you can make characters looking very beautiful. Also, I want to show you here, this game have very interesting housing system. Let's go over there to my stronghold. That is the name of housing system of Lost Ark. I have actually worked a lot on my housing system of Lost Ark. It's actually, you will see it in a few seconds, one really beautiful island, like private island, and over there you can build, you can craft, you can do many things. We have even a pet ranch. Let's check it out. This was a little bit of lag.
I was waiting for you.
Okay, so this is a map of my private island, and you can see here different kind of structures you can do here, different kind of things. So management, let's check it out. I didn't visit now for a while, but you can research different kind of things. Also, you can dispatch ships on different missions, you can see here. And on that way you can grab different kind of rewards. Basically you need to log in the game every day and just send ships on different kind of missions. That's not everything. Let's check, where is it? Pet ranch, let's check it out. You can see here you can have different kind of pets here, and you can train them. You can actually get the rewards from this system. We have here ranch, part of the ranch. We have a ranch part of the pet ranch, let's say it on that way, and cookie workshop also. So regarding content and regarding graphic design, in my opinion, Lost Ark have lots of interesting content to give you, right? So PvP wise, PvE wise, this is one real MMORPG, not released on mobile devices. This is a good thing, right? Absolutely. For now, only on PC. And regarding content in generally, graphic design, this game can compete with other MMORPG games in 2023. Regarding competition, regarding these things, no problem at all, right? So it's not outdated, no way. Regarding graphic design, you can see here, check out this character, right? This is looking so good. Beautiful weapons, look at this. This is just one of the classes you can play in Lost Ark. So regarding graphic design and content, in-game content which you can play in Lost Ark, Lost Ark in 2023 will be able to compete with other games without any doubt. But now let's talk a little bit more about another very important thing for any game, especially for MMORPG, and that is number of players. Here in front of you, you can see Steam database, and you will notice here 24-hour peak, 322,000 players. So this is an insane number. However, take in consideration that out of this number, right, 322,000 players, a 24-hour peak, look at this, even players right now, 321,000 players. That's insane number. Take in consideration that big majority out of this number are actually bots. So Lost Ark have a huge problem with bot accounts, and Amazon Games and Smilegate RPG, Amazon Games as publisher of this game and Smilegate RPG, they are trying to ban, and they have actually managed to ban lots of bot accounts. I can show you here on this chart. Look at this. This is June 9, peak number of players, 885,000 players. That was the moment in the game when we had huge majority of the bots. And after the ban, they have managed to ban about 600,000 accounts. Imagine that. That's insane, right? And yeah, number of players went down to 360,000. Then again, a little bit down. With release of new updates, I'll talk about that a little bit later, and new classes, number of players went a little bit up. However, this number here in front of you, like I said, it's not accurate. There is still at least 100,000 players, like real players, playing the game, without any doubt. Maybe even a little bit more, 120,000, 130,000 maybe, but I can only guess. You also, nobody knows for sure. However, we know for sure that big majority out of this number in front of you are bots. That is actually, I would say, one of the very rare negative things about this game, that there is lots of bots in the game, right? Which is not good for the economy in generally and for the game itself. Another very important thing regarding any MMORPG in 2023, right? How it will compete with other games on MMORPG gaming market is activity of developers, new updates, new expansions, new classes. And as you can see here, I'm already here on official website of Lost Ark for the West. Here you can see news part of the website, and check this out. This is just a little part of different kind of events, updates, everything what is happening with this game lately during 2022. Recently, during December, we have get a new class Summoner, and in November, we have get a new class Reaper. So all the time, we have new events, new updates, new classes are coming to this game. I have to say that Amazon Games as publisher and Smilegate RPG as developers of the game are taking good care about this game regarding Western version of the game, regarding new classes and everything. We are trying to catch Korea regarding new classes. And when I'm already mentioning Korea, just a few days ago, actually 2 days ago, we have seen huge LOL event over there in Korea. And regarding Korean version of the game, just to let you know, you can see here a roadmap for 2023. Game is doing very well over there in Korea. We have get a roadmap for 2023, and within that roadmap, you can see here on the left side, we have get huge announcement that in January we are getting a new class Slayer, which will be actually female berserker. One day in the future, that new class will be able also to play here in the West, right? So regarding new classes, also I don't see it here. A Soul Eater, we have get also information that in the future we'll get another new class, Soul Eater, over there in Korea, right? So whichever content you can see here, right, it's not only about new classes, it's also about different kind of raids, different kind of events, different kind of new in-game features. Yeah, absolutely. Whichever content you can see here in Korea, we will be able to play that content here in the West one day in the future. So regarding content, regarding activity of developers, regarding Lost Ark, there is no doubt, there is no any kind of issues, right? New classes are coming. Exciting things are coming during 2023, not only in Korea, but also here, right, regarding Western version of the game. So two factors, which I have mentioned, right, very important factors. First factor, number of players. Well, it's not 322,000 players for sure. However, after 10 months, after, right, global release of the game, number of players is still at least 100,000 players, maybe even a little bit more. Regarding activity of developers, here in the West, right? And over there in Korea, also everything is fine. Developers are very active. New updates, new classes, expansions, events are coming all the time. So you would say, what is the issue with this game? Well, I wouldn't say even there is some big issue. In my opinion, there are three things which I don't prefer that much regarding Lost Ark, but that is purely subjective. First thing is purely subjective. Two other things are not subjective, they're objective. So first thing, purely subjective, grinding, endgame grinding. I mean, in every MMORPG, you need to grind in endgame. However, in Lost Ark, I'm playing Lost Ark basically since release over there in Korea. And of course, I have played it after Western release, right? That endgame grinding on few different characters, everything which you need to do every single day. Chaos dungeons, guardian raids, events, it's a little bit too much. At least for me, right? It's not easy to do all that, right? It requires lots of time. You need to do it on different characters, right? And even that gameplay feels very good under the fingers. Combat of different classes feels very good. You can see here graphic design, amazing. Lots of content to play. That end game grinding, it's absolutely boring. It's so boring that it's very bad. If you can handle that, right, to play same content basically every single day on few different characters, lots of characters even, right? Then you'll be fine with Lost Ark. Another issue, right? Bots, I have shown you that. That is objective, that is not subjective, right? Bots are not good for the game. And we have seen bot problem in many other MMORPGs in the past, right? And we will see in the future. That's nothing strange. However, regarding Lost Ark, this is a little bit too much. Come on, a number of bots is much more higher than number of real players. And that is really an issue. And on the end, third issue, pay to win. I wouldn't say it's, it's debatable. Is it hard pay to win? Is it mild pay to win? Well, like in most of MMORPGs nowadays in 2023, actually in 2022, it's still 2022, pay to win is there. Yeah, with real money, you can get advantage. Absolutely, right? If you invest lots of money, you can get some advantage into the game, right? For sure. And if you don't mind that much pay to win and that end game grinding, then absolutely I can recommend to you try to play this game. It's still one very viable option to play even during 2023. And is it worth playing in 2023, right? Overall conclusion, well, when you take in consideration everything, right? MMORPG gaming market in 2023 will be flooded with different kind of new games, right? New MMORPG titles, Unreal Engine 5 kind of games. Lost Ark still have lots of things to offer. Regarding content, in-game content, and regarding graphic design, absolutely Lost Ark can still compete with other new games. Regarding population of players, yes, it's actually pretty decent, I would say. 100,000 players, maybe even more, 10 months after a Western release, sounds pretty good. And regarding new updates, new expansions, new classes, it will be very exciting year for Lost Ark. So overall conclusion, is this game worth playing in 2023? Yes, if you can handle pay to win, a little bit of pay to win at least, bots and endgame grinding, which is actually very boring. These three things, if you can handle, Lost Ark will be an amazing game for you, right? So bots, you will see them lots in the game. Pay to win, like I said. And third thing, very boring endgame grinding. If you can handle that, then for sure, then Lost Ark is worth playing in 2023. If you cannot handle one of these three things, right, overall, then avoid Lost Ark. There are many new upcoming MMORPGs which will be released during 2023, which will be worth playing for sure. So that's it regarding Lost Ark for this evening. If you are watching my video, if you are watching me during live stream, let's go forward with the live stream. If you are watching my video on YouTube channel, thank you for watching the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of MMORPG content in the future. I am live streaming every evening about 7 o'clock Central European Time, so join me to see some gameplay and to find out what is happening in MMORPG and PC gaming world. See you soon.